Thank you, Vivian Kai Loco. You're still watching the City Newsroom here on City TV. My name is Kweku Ediama Ansa. I am currently here at the Kwame Nkrumah Circle, precisely there, Odorna Market. And I'll be speaking to one of the survivors who has been forced to vacate his abode and currently lives here at the Odorna Market. Exactly as you can see, this is the Odorna Market. Some makeshift structures have been erected here. This is where a lot of people do business. And so Uchena, who I will be speaking to this very morning, sleeps here, and this is where he plies his trade to. So I'll just get interactive with Uchena. 7 years back, I know that this is not a place you would call your home. Currently, this is where you sleep and do literally everything. Just tell me, how did you come onto the street in the first place?
I was living at Choco very well. So doing fine, have everything. So after the June 3rd.
Everything like what?
Oh, in my room or?
Yeah.
Oh, I have everything a man have to use. I have television, I have plasma, I have fridge, I have everything. So after the June 3rd, there's no money again. I have to sell everything on. So then the house rent expired. So I couldn't pay the house rent. That's why I'm here.
Even before the June 3 disaster, what work were you doing? Were you still selling these?
Yeah. That's what I've been selling. Even that, because of the June 3 take over my goods, all my goods. In fact, I do have shop in this Odorna. Wow. Yes, I have a big shop here where I used to send the goods to Nigeria. But the water come and take everything. Take all the goods, everything. Even the fire safe burned this house, the same Odorna. They burned this Odorna. The first fire burned this Odorna. It was burned my shop.
It's some few minutes past 6 a.m. When you wake up, how do you go about your daily activities? Where do you brush? Where do you take your bath? If you can run by me.
Oh, well, when I wake up here and this is my clothes is here. Everything, then I'll have to, there's a place we shower there.
If it's possible, let's go there. Just show me. So I'm speaking to Uchena, who is a survivor of the June 3 disaster. This is where he currently resides. So as you can see, this is more or less like a bench where he lays his things on, his wares on, and this is what he's used as his pillow right now. I'm sure these are some of his wares that he used to sell. So he's going to show me where he takes his bath, where he brushes his teeth anytime he wakes up, and how his daily routine is like. I'm sure the place you brush and then you take your bath, they charge you.
Oh, they charge me. I pay. We pay when you want to bath. You have to pay 1 cedi. So inside where you're bathing, then you have to brush your teeth at the same time. If you want to go to the toilet at the same time, you have to pay that one. So this is the shower here.
So every morning you pay 1 Ghana cedi and then you go and take your bath.
You can see the people bathing there. So smart, I'll come and bath. So when I bath finish, I will pay. So you pay self before you bath.
Oh, okay.
You will pay before you bath, yeah? So
I'm sure life has not been fair to you, if you would say now. And how do you even live your life? I mean, how do you fend for yourself?
Oh, like food. Sometimes I don't have money. I have to beg people to give me small money. Some of them maybe they give, some will not give. But when I don't have at all, I have to remain like that. Up to these 7 years now, government have said that there's no money for us. And a lot of stakeholders, they give us a lot of money. But that money, me, as far as I'm concerned, we don't see anything. I started alive again in the same circle with a bandage here. If you look at it here, you see, the whole thing was done with the surgery. You see my head? You see, all this was burned up, fire. So that's the reason why I put this cap, because people out there, they don't like what they see. They think that, hey, this boy is sickness, he have a sickness, so forgetting what happened 7 years ago.
We are here at Ofankor, a suburb of Accra, to interact with one of the victims who, her name is Nice Kumoji, and so she will be interacting with me in a jiffy, and she stays in this particular makeshift structure with her family, and so her parents are there and then her two siblings are there. I just want us to recount what really happened. What were you doing at Circle at that particular time, and what exactly transpired on that very night?
Our whole body was itching. I may say my body was itching, so I don't know what exactly I could do. So I stood on top of the counter, but still the water was at the level of my neck. You could only see my head. So as the man shouted the fire is coming, we don't know where to go. So we were all there before we realized.
The fire just came at once.
Fire just came at once. By then, Nice can't see anything anymore. Most of the people lost their lives because they don't want to come out because the fire too is waiting. So as I tried to raise my hand like this on top of the water, that was when my hand got bent this way. I saw a man on top of a wall, and then I asked the man to help me join him at the top there.
Which is at the same area.
Same area. And what this man told me, which break my heart, was that each one for himself, God for us all. I will say that family received me well. For them, they were there for me. But most friends too, those I know were also there for me. But as time goes on, they all rejected. They were all out of.
If you say they all rejected you, how were they like? I mean, their reaction when they saw you coming, how were they reacting to you?
They frowned their faces. And some of them, when I call on for help, they don't want to help me.
Well, you indicated to me early on that you had a situation with regard to your boyfriend. I don't know if you'd want us to just touch on it. You said he also jilted you in the process. Just run by me how it all happened.
All this happened when I was lying down in the hospital on the third day. That happens to be on Friday. So he came around. His name is Charles Opoku. He came around with a different girl, telling me that there is no way he can continue with this relationship. So that is that. I just don't know why I could still be alive and be facing a lot of problems. Where those I think they could help me out, they are not doing what they're supposed to do. Yes, I've gotten to a place where I could get a drugs. But what I was looking for, the man asked me that he have it, but he can't give it to me.
Why?
Because he doesn't want me to do what I want to do.
I'm grateful. So I've been interacting with Nice Kumoji, who is a victim of the June 3 disaster. And I came to her residence here at Ofankor, and she's been narrating and recounting the situation to us. She says that she needs a job badly, and she's also calling on government to compensate them. And so we'll go back to Vivian Kai Loco, who is standing by with more with regard to this particular story we are covering.